Miss Natalie Amoroso. She's the financial advisor and one of the financial people here at Maverick Home Group. So we're going to sit down and just ask her some basic questions. Right? And hopefully you'll get some information that you can use and utilize. Miss Natalie, good morning.
Good morning.
My first question, if I was trying to buy real estate, what is one of the main things that you find that people aren't doing?
So I find a lot of times that most people aren't up to date and active with their credit. So I think it's really important for us to stay on top of our credit, make sure that things are not hitting collections, make sure that things are not being reported inaccurately. Really stay, if you want to purchase a home, you need to be aware of what's on your credit.
Absolutely. So if you had one main point that you wanted to get, that you wanted people to understand, what would that be?
Man, that you do not have to have perfect credit to buy a home.
Absolutely. So can you elaborate that more? What do our audience need to do so they can probably buy a home, even though they may or may not be able to do that?
Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you have solid work history.
So you want solid work history.
You want to have a solid residential, at least 2 years residential.
What do you mean by residential? Explain
Well, you've
that.
resided at least, you don't move around a lot, because what the bank want to see is stability with your home, stability with your employment. Obviously, you want to have savings because it's not cheap to buy a house, right? So
Absolutely.
you want to make sure that you have some money saved, and you want to be aware of where your credit stands, because that's how the bank will make the decision to know how responsible you are to pay back the loan.
So what is one of the first things you want somebody to try to do when they're getting ready to when they're thinking about buying a house?
So the first thing you want to do is talk to a trusted mortgage loan officer like myself.
Okay.
Someone that's going to look at the credit, look at your history, and help you. If there are things that you fall short on, that will be willing to give you the direction to correct those things, that the bank will actually approve you for a loan. So the first thing you want to do is get a pre-approval from a trusted loan officer like myself.
Phenomenal. So is there anything else that you would want to tell our audience what they may want to do? One more thing that would, maybe what I want to say more so is, what do I need to do? What do I need to do if I'm a person? How can I get in touch with you?
Oh man, so we have several streams via phone call 239-738-1388, or reach out to me via email natalie.amoroso@edgehomefinance.com, or visit me on my social media platforms, all NSA Mortgages.
So you want to make sure that we know what our credit is.
Yes.
We got to make sure that we first of all, we know how to get in touch with you, and the next thing is really just trying to get your ducks in order so you know what to do.
Yeah, so first thing you want to do is, again, have someone look at the credit, know where the credit stands, to make sure that to get you in the right place. So when the banks look at you, you look good on paper. And once we give you that initial, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to correct, you want to make sure that you have your savings intact. And then we go from there. Then once we get them pre-approved, then we connect them with a realtor like yourself to help them find the home of their dreams.
Okay. Well, Ms. Natalie, last question is, I want to know about down payment. You hear a lot of different scenarios about how much down payment people need. What would be your advice for people trying to save or trying to get money for a house?
So standard FHA require at least 3.5% down as far as down payment, and your closing costs will run you about 3% of whatever your purchase price is. So I tell people on average you want to have at least 7% worth of whatever your purchase price is going to be. You want to have at least 7% saved in the
7%.
bank. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ms. Natalie, thank you very much. I would just want to say to the audience, my question is, did you know? She made a great statement in that she did you know that you don't need a lot of money to buy a home? You don't need that. Everybody's thinking you need a lot of money. Ms. Natalie just put it very nicely, that you don't need a lot of money. So if you're interested, or you're in Southwest Florida, if you're looking to buy, sell, rent, we're here to help you at the Maverick Home Group. We're here to help. We're here to make sure that we assist. It's service, someone you can trust, service you deserve. What else can we say? Y'all have a blessed day.